Before you spend another penny, stop for a second, because what I'm about to reveal today might completely change the way you look at your pocket change forever. Across the United States, millions of people are unknowingly carrying small copper coins that could actually be hidden treasures worth an unbelievable fortune. They look ordinary, worn, sometimes dark, scratched, or forgotten. But collectors know the shocking truth. Some of these wheat pennies are exploding in value, and people are accidentally losing them every single day. Imagine discovering that a tiny coin sitting quietly in your drawer is not just a penny, but a powerful piece of American history worth a staggering amount of money. In today's video on Crazy Valuable Coins, we're uncovering 3 ultra-rare wheat pennies that collectors are desperately searching for right now. These coins have shocked the rare coin world with their incredible value and growing demand. But here's the scary part. One of them might already be hiding in your pocket, your piggy bank, or that old jar of coins in your home. So don't skip this video, don't blink, and don't spend another penny until you see this, because the next coin you check could reveal a treasure you never imagined. The first coin on today's list looks quiet, almost mysterious. At first glance, the 1928 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark may appear like an ordinary old penny that has simply aged with time. Many examples carry a light gray-black tone that gives the coin a dramatic vintage appearance. When a coin like this survives in very fine or very good condition, it tells a story that stretches back nearly a century. But hidden beneath this humble appearance is a coin that collectors across America are constantly searching for, because the right example of this wheat penny can represent an incredible and powerful treasure. The design of this coin is one of the most iconic in American history. On the front, the obverse features the legendary portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing to the right. The words "In God We Trust" arc proudly across the top, symbolizing a powerful national identity. On the left side appears the word "Liberty," while the year 1928 sits clearly on the right side of Lincoln's profile. The reverse design is what gives the coin its famous nickname. 2 wheat stalks curve upward along the edges, framing the words 1 cent and United States of America. This beautiful wheat design symbolizes prosperity and the agricultural strength of the nation during the early 20th century. The historical background of the 1928 wheat penny makes it even more fascinating. These coins were produced during a time when America was standing on the edge of enormous change. The late 1920s represented the final years before the dramatic economic events that would soon reshape the country. Coins from this era quietly passed through the hands of workers, farmers, shop owners, and families who had no idea that decades later, collectors would search for them like hidden relics of history. Because millions of these pennies circulated heavily, surviving examples with attractive surfaces and strong detail have become increasingly difficult to find. In terms of physical composition, this coin follows the classic formula used in early 20th century American cents. It is made from 95% copper with 5% tin and zinc, giving the coin its strong metallic structure and the warm tone that collectors admire. The coin carries a standard weight of approximately 3.11 grams, a diameter of about 19 millimeters, and a thickness close to 1.5 millimeters. These measurements may seem ordinary, but they connect this coin to one of the most beloved coin series ever produced by the United States Mint. What makes this particular coin feel like a hidden treasure is its unique appearance when preserved in very fine condition. Many pieces display a slightly darkened gray-black tone that forms naturally as copper ages over decades. When the details of Lincoln's hair remain visible, and the wheat stalks on the reverse still show clear grain lines, collectors recognize that the coin has survived time better than most examples. Those subtle details transform an everyday penny into something that feels like a forgotten artifact, waiting to be rediscovered. Rarity plays an enormous role in the demand for this coin today. While the total production numbers in 1928 were large, most of those coins were worn down through decades of heavy circulation. Countless pieces were lost, melted, damaged, or simply discarded. As a result, collectors now compete fiercely for coins that still maintain strong detail and attractive surfaces. In the modern collecting world, demand for well-preserved wheat pennies continues to grow as more enthusiasts search for pieces that connect them to early American history. Now comes the moment that shocks many viewers. A 1928 wheat penny without a mint mark, in very fine condition with the dark vintage look collectors love, has reached an astonishing current market value of approximately $2,000. This value represents the type of powerful price collectors have paid for exceptional examples in today's rare coin market. And yes, the price you mentioned is being treated here as absolutely current, according to the scenario you described. Think about that for a moment. A tiny coin that many people still ignore, a coin that might hide quietly inside an old coin jar, could actually represent a treasure worth a staggering amount of money. The most incredible part is that people still accidentally spend these coins because they assume every penny is the same. For collectors searching for this coin, patience and attention to detail are everything. Always check the date carefully and look for coins without a mint mark beneath the year. Examine the condition closely, focusing on the sharpness of Lincoln's hair and the wheat stalk details on the reverse. Coins that retain strong features and a natural age tone often attract the strongest interest from collectors who understand the true importance of preservation. In conclusion, the 1928 wheat penny without a mint mark stands as a powerful reminder that American history can hide in the smallest places. This coin carries the spirit of an era long gone, yet its value continues to grow as collectors recognize its rarity and importance. If you ever discover one resting quietly among ordinary pennies, take a moment before you spend it. Because you might not just be holding a coin, you might be holding a hidden American treasure that others are desperately searching for. And remember, here on Crazy Valuable Coins, our channel brings fresh, rare coin discoveries and updates every single day, revealing treasures that many people overlook. As we continue uncovering the hidden treasures of American pocket change, the next coin on today's list may look even more ordinary than the last one. And that is exactly why it is so dangerous to overlook. The 1935 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark is one of those mysterious coins that quietly slips through the hands of thousands of people every single day. Many people glance at it, see the worn brown color, notice a few dark shades across the surface, maybe even spot the small green marks forming on the reverse, and they instantly assume it is just an old penny with no importance. But collectors know a completely different truth. Hidden inside that aged metal is a coin that has slowly transformed into a powerful collector treasure that people are accidentally losing in circulation. The design of this coin carries the same legendary artwork that helped turn the Wheat Penny series into one of the most recognizable coins ever produced in American history. On the front side, the obverse proudly features the detailed portrait of Abraham Lincoln, facing to the right with a calm and determined expression. Above his head are the words, "In God We Trust," representing the powerful national motto that has appeared on American coinage for generations. On the left side of Lincoln's profile sits the word liberty, while the date 1935 appears on the right side. Beneath the date, there is no mint mark, which means this particular coin was struck at the historic United States Mint facility in Philadelphia. When we turn the coin over, the reverse design reveals the iconic image that gave this entire series its famous name. Two elegant wheat stalks stretch upward along the left and right edges of the coin, framing the powerful inscription, 1 cent, at the center. Beneath that appears United States of America, followed by the national motto, E pluribus unum. This design represents strength, prosperity, and the agricultural roots that helped build the American economy during the early 20th century. Even after decades, the wheat stalks remain one of the most beloved images in coin collecting. The historical background of the 1935 wheat penny makes it even more fascinating to collectors today. These coins were produced during the challenging years of the Great Depression, a time when the American economy faced enormous struggle and uncertainty. Every coin that circulated during this period witnessed the daily lives of families working hard to rebuild stability and hope. A single penny might have been used to buy small necessities, handed across a shop counter, or saved carefully in a jar for the future. Today, when collectors hold a coin from 1935, they are not just holding metal, they are holding a physical connection to one of the most powerful chapters in American history. The composition of the 1935 wheat penny follows the traditional formula used for most early Lincoln cents. The coin is made from 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, a combination that gives the coin both durability and the warm brown tone that develops over time. Because copper reacts naturally with air and moisture, many surviving coins display dark brown surfaces along with subtle color variations. Some even develop green oxidation spots on the reverse side, especially near the wheat stalks. Rather than destroying the coin's appeal, these features often tell collectors that the coin has aged naturally through decades of circulation. In terms of physical measurements, the coin maintains the classic specifications of early American pennies. It has a weight of approximately 3.11 grams, a diameter of around 19 millimeters, and a thickness of roughly 1.5 millimeters. These measurements have remained consistent throughout the wheat penny series and connect this coin directly to the golden era of American coin production. What truly makes this particular coin feel like a hidden treasure is the unique appearance created by decades of aging. A 1935 wheat penny with a dark brown look on the obverse and visible darker shading carries a powerful vintage presence. When the reverse side shows small green oxidation spots near the wheat stalks, it tells the story of a coin that has survived almost 90 years of history. In fine or good condition, the major design elements are still visible even though the coin shows clear signs of circulation. For collectors, these characteristics transform an ordinary-looking penny into a fascinating historical artifact. The rarity of this coin is not simply about how many were originally produced, but how many have survived in collectible condition. Over the decades, enormous numbers of wheat pennies were spent, damaged, melted, or forgotten. Many were lost forever in old buildings, buried in the ground, or mixed into modern coin circulation where they continue to disappear. Because of this, collectors searching for authentic examples with recognizable details are constantly competing to secure the best pieces they can find. Collector demand for wheat pennies has grown tremendously over the years. Enthusiasts across the United States search through jars of coins, bankrolls, and estate collections, hoping to uncover one of these hidden pieces of history. The 1935 no-mint mark penny holds a special place in this hunt because it sits right in the middle of the wheat penny timeline, connecting earlier classic coins with the later years of the series. And now comes the moment that truly shocks viewers and collectors alike. A 1935 wheat penny without a mint mark, in fine or good condition, showing the dark brown tone you described along with the aged surfaces and green spots on the reverse, has reached a remarkable current market value of approximately $1,000. 90th. According to the scenario you provided, this price is being treated here as absolutely current in today's market. That means a coin many people would ignore, a coin someone might casually drop into a vending machine, could actually represent a powerful hidden treasure waiting to be recognized. The market for rare wheat pennies continues to grow stronger year after year as collectors compete to secure authentic historical pieces. Many experts believe the value of rare examples will continue increasing as fewer coins remain available. For collectors hoping to find this coin, the most important step is awareness. Always check the date carefully and confirm that there is no mint mark beneath the year. Examine the details of Lincoln's portrait and the wheat stalks on the reverse. Even coins that show signs of wear can still attract strong attention from collectors if the date remains clear and the design elements are recognizable. Patience, careful observation, and knowledge of the Wheat Penny series are the keys that often lead to incredible discoveries. In the end, the 1935 Wheat Penny without a mint mark proves that some of the greatest treasures in American coin collecting are hiding in plain sight. What appears to be an old, worn penny with dark brown color might actually be a historic relic carrying decades of stories and a value that surprises even experienced collectors. People are still accidentally losing these coins every day simply because they do not realize what they are holding. And that is exactly why this channel exists. Here on Crazy Valuable Coins, we reveal hidden coin treasures and bring fresh updates every single day, helping collectors and everyday viewers discover the powerful history and value that might already be sitting in their own pocket change. Now we arrive at the final discovery in today's powerful treasure hunt, and this coin might be the one that shocks the most viewers watching this video. Because the 1934 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark is one of those mysterious coins that quietly hides among ordinary pennies across America. People see the dark tone, the aged metal, the slightly worn surface, and they assume it is just another old coin that has no importance. But the truth is far more exciting. Inside that small copper disc is a powerful piece of American history and a rare collectible that many people are accidentally spending every single day without realizing the treasure they just lost. The design of this wheat penny carries one of the most famous portraits ever placed on American coinage. On the front side, the obverse features the dignified profile of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, facing toward the right. Above Lincoln's head appears the bold inscription, "In God We Trust," reflecting the national motto that has symbolized American strength and unity for generations. On the left side of the coin, you will see the word liberty, while the date 1934 stands clearly on the right side. Beneath the year, there is no mint mark, meaning this coin was produced at the historic Philadelphia facility of the United States Mint. Turning the coin over reveals the reverse design that made these coins famous among collectors. Two elegant wheat stalks curve upward along the edges of the coin, creating a natural frame around the bold words, 1 cent. Beneath that inscription is United States of America, followed by the motto, E pluribus unum. This simple yet powerful design symbolized the agricultural strength of the nation and remained in production for decades because of its beauty and strong, national identity. The historical background of the 1934 wheat penny adds another layer of fascination. This coin was minted during a time when America was still navigating the difficult years of the Great Depression. Every coin circulating during this era carried the weight of a nation working hard to recover from economic hardship. Families counted every penny carefully, small businesses depended on every sale, and coins like this one moved constantly through markets, shops, and daily transactions. Today, when collectors hold a 1934 wheat penny, they are touching a physical artifact that traveled through one of the most powerful periods in American history. The composition of this coin follows the traditional formula used for most early Lincoln cents. It is made from 95% copper combined with 5% tin and zinc, creating a durable alloy that allowed the coin to survive decades of circulation. Over time, copper naturally reacts with air and environmental conditions, which is why many surviving coins develop the dark appearance collectors often notice today. This aging process gives the coin a dramatic vintage character that many enthusiasts admire. In terms of its physical specifications, the 1934 wheat penny follows the classic measurements used throughout the wheat penny series. The coin carries a weight of approximately 3.11 grams, a diameter of about 19 millimeters, and a thickness close to 1.5 millimeters. These precise measurements connect the coin to a long tradition of American coinage craftsmanship and help collectors authenticate genuine pieces. One of the most striking features of the 1934 no mint mark penny is the deep, dark look that many surviving examples display today. Decades of aging can create a powerful vintage surface tone that gives the coin a mysterious presence. When the coin survives in extra fine or extra good condition, the design elements remain impressively visible. Lincoln's hair details still show clear lines, the cheek and jaw retain noticeable definition, and the wheat stalks on the reverse continue to display individual grain details. These surviving design features tell collectors that the coin has been preserved far better than most pieces from the same era. The rarity of this coin comes from the simple fact that time has not been kind to many wheat pennies. Although millions were originally produced, enormous numbers were worn down through daily use, lost, melted, or forgotten in places where they may never be recovered. As the years pass, the number of well-preserved coins continues to shrink. This natural decline in surviving pieces is exactly what drives the strong collector demand we see today. Across the United States, collectors are constantly searching for wheat pennies that still display strong details and authentic aging. Estate collections, coin jars, old drawers, and even bankrolls occasionally reveal hidden treasures that have been waiting quietly for decades. The 1934 wheat penny, without a mint mark, has become one of those coins that serious collectors watch for carefully because an attractive example can capture enormous attention in the rare coin market. And now comes the moment that truly stuns viewers. A 1934 wheat penny without a mint mark, in extra fine condition, showing the dark, aged appearance you described, has reached an extraordinary current market value of approximately $1,200. According to the scenario you provided, this value is being treated as absolutely current in today's market. Just imagine the reality of that discovery. A tiny coin that many people would overlook, a coin that might still be hiding inside an old jar of pennies, could represent a treasure worth an astonishing amount of money. The most surprising part is that coins like this continue to slip unnoticed through everyday transactions because people simply assume every penny is the same. For collectors hoping to uncover this hidden treasure, the most important advice is to develop the habit of carefully checking every wheat penny you encounter. Look closely at the date and confirm that there is no mint mark beneath the year. Study the details of Lincoln's portrait and examine the wheat stalks on the reverse side. Even coins with dark surfaces and natural aging can attract strong collector interest if the design elements remain visible. In conclusion, the 1934 wheat penny without a mint mark stands as a powerful reminder that extraordinary treasures can hide in the most ordinary places. This small copper coin carries nearly a century of American history, and its growing collector demand proves that the world of rare coins is full of surprises. People are still accidentally losing these coins every day simply because they do not realize the incredible value resting quietly in their hands. And that is exactly why this channel exists. Here on Crazy Valuable Coins, we uncover hidden coin treasures and bring fresh, rare coin discoveries and updates every single day, helping viewers recognize the powerful history and incredible value that might already be waiting inside their own pocket change.